35, we got a boy of our own now. It's not a set 'em up behind the wheel. Hello everyone, welcome to another day in the workshop. Now what we're going to do, I will be working on this piece here that comes into the inner side of the seal in the cabin. This is rusted and it's unavailable, so I have to do one. My dad is working on the floor of the car, putting it in. So as you can see, we have a big hole here. The chassis rail is already here, so we can weld this on. We still need to prime this on the inside and put zinc on the edge where it's going to be welded on. So, but it needs to be prepped first. So we are being productive. One thing, never snap it all the way, because on the edge it's going to bend the metal and it's going to have a weird angle. So always go like to the 3/4 and then move it and start again. Never go full scale and then press it down, because you're going to screw this up. So we have one more trouble. This one will have to be repaired as well, so plenty of surprises, but not really. We kept the original hole and part of the floor panel underneath, so we can adjust it accordingly and then fix it onto the chassis. Then we're going to cut out the rest of the old floor, so there will be only new floor in. I do recommend you doing a test sample first to kind of see what tools work and what you find comfortable. Now I have to measure up where this reinforcement bends go, so we can do this on the new one. Also, you have to be careful about the steps and the order on which we do it. First, we're going to make the reinforcing bends, and then we're going to start rounding it off and making an edge for the spot welds, because if we do it reversely, we would be deforming the edge, and when you're deforming the metal with the hitting and stuff like that, when you're going to put it in the bending machine and bend it up, you are going to get rid of it and kind of straighten it out, so it's going to work in your favor. So kind of think this first and try it somewhere that you're not going to use, so you kind of see how it goes from there. So to shape this metal, we have done a little bit of testing to make this reinforcing stuff, such as this ones. We have made a test panel on which we have tested out different tools and processes, and also step-wise. So we have decided that this one is the best. We have first started with making this type of tool. So we have welded on a piece of half of one line and then make a negative, so you could press together the metal, but unfortunately this requires a lot of force and a lot of deformations. So the first result was actually pretty okay. I think this was the first result. and this was the second, but it bended the metal pretty significantly, so we have tried a different approach with first bending the edges with this tool here, which is just, you know, simple piece of steel, and then trying pressing it. The results were a little bit better because with the initial deformation of the edges, you will get rid of deforming the whole piece. However, it was still not good, so we have shaped this one. So first we do the edges with the round one, and then we shape it with this square one. This is the idea. Yeah, and this is how we got to this one. Similar tooling will be used to make the additional ones. Now these ones have been made with different tools, so we kind of saw what works the best. Now the edge is made on the bending machine, and so is everything else. But now I think it's time for me to start working and stop talking, because this is getting us nowhere. Now we are addressing the rear chassis rail because it's been looking rather poorly. It used to be here, but we've cut out a piece. We've supported the car and stuff like that. And now I'm going in with this body. We're going to brush the rust out, then I'm going to apply rust converter inside, prime it, paint it, do all that jazz stuff, and then we can continue with rear portion of the floor, so we can start working some serious progress on this side of the car before we turn it around. So this is where we are with these ones. We have made additional reinforcing here, as you can see, like with the original. Now we have to do this part here to secure seat belt and this bit here. So, but you cannot do everything in one day, so we'll see each other next time. Bye.